Okay, hi everybody. This is Heather Stevens from Wise on Marketing, and I'm going to show you how to connect your Gravity forms in WordPress to your Stripe account so that you can create forms in order to sell your coaching packages or masterclasses, or maybe you have a low ticket offer and you want to be able to do that without having an e-commerce site, and you want to be able to have people do that right on your website. You can, of course, create Stripe links and send them to Stripe to do that. But if you are a WordPress user and you do have Gravity forms, you can do it right through your website. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. So here we are. We are in one of my demo sites and we are logged in. We have Gravity forms already installed and the license already active. So that's something that you're going to need to do. And I've got a link in the description below to Gravity forms. If you would like to use my link, I would really appreciate that. That's great. But let's just assume we've already got Gravity forms installed, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to come down here to add-ons. And you will see here, Stripe came up at the top. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And I'm going to activate the plugin. And you will see here we have Gravity Forms Stripe add-on listed. Now I'm going to come back up here to Forms. Now I am logged into my Stripe account. You are going to need a Stripe account. You're going to have to go through and verify all your business stuff, and you need to have two-factor authentication turned on. I believe you need to have all those things done before this will work. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click here and click Add New. And they do have a Stripe checkout form template. I'm going to go ahead and pick that, and I'm just going to call this checkout. And then I need to move that out of the way. Use template. Okay, you will see here that there's a form set up, and they've inserted my super awesome product, another amazing product. This is a demo form, and you can go in and you can change any of this stuff. If you want to change the label, you can copy and delete and add fields over here. So this is a really robust, really nice form plugin. You can create quizzes, you can create all different kinds of things with Gravity Forms. I absolutely love it. But I'm going to come over here and I'm going to scroll down to where the checkout is. And this is what we're setting up, and this is kind of what makes this form unique from other Gravity forms. And so I'm going to click on that, and the field label is credit card. I need to select Use Stripe's payment element. The email field is up here. There's an email field, so we want to connect to the email field because that's what Stripe is going to do to kind of save their payment information. We're going to make this required. They have to pay in order to check out. And then once that's done, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click Save Form. Okay, you'll see here that we have to connect to Stripe, and there's this configuration required with a link to Stripe settings. It's also down here, same link. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and it'll open a new tab. And this is where we're going to connect to our Stripe account. So I have a demo account over here that we're going to connect to. So I'm going to actually put this in live mode just for this demo. You can connect this in test mode and then move things over. I recommend just using live. I mean, you can make a test purchase and refund yourself if you need to, but the test account will allow you to use like a fake credit card in order to test things and play with them. But I'm going to go ahead and just connect it live right now. So I'm going to click Connect with Stripe and go ahead and click Leave. And it's going to log me into Stripe. So now I'm going to make sure my demo account is selected. I'm going to block off all these other ones so that you don't see them. And then I'm going to come down to the bottom and click Connect. And it's going to make me log back into my website, which is fine. And you will see here that it's connected to my demo account. Now we need to add the webhooks. So I'm going to come here where this endpoint URL is, and I'm going to copy that to my clipboard. And I'm going to come back over here to Stripe, and I'm going to come and type in webhook. and I'm going to select in this drop down, create a webhook. I'm going to leave it on verify account. I'm going to change the API to the latest version. And then Gravity Forms says to select all here, so I'm going to do that and then click continue. I'm going to leave it on webhook endpoint and click continue. I'm not really going to worry about this right here. I'm going to just sort of go down and click continue. Now this endpoint URL field, I'm going to paste in that webhook from the Gravity Forms window, and I'm going to click continue, and we have to do this twice. So I'm going to do it a second time and click continue. Now these are here. I need to click add destinations, and once it's done, I need to select this signing secret, come back over to Gravity Forms, and paste that in, and then I'm going to click save settings. Oops, I forgot to check I have enabled the Gravity Forms webhook. Now I will click save settings. Okay, now we're connected. So I'm going to come back over to the form and refresh it. And if we scroll back down, now it's going to ask us to set up a Stripe feed for this form. So I'm going to select that. And I'm going to click add new. And this is just a product or service. So again, if you're a one item, like they're only paying you for this one transaction, you would select product and services. If this is a subscription payment thing, like you've got a retainer or a membership or something like that, you would select subscription. I'm going to leave it on products and services. It's going to make the payment amount the form total. That's great. I need to kind of align these things mail merge wise. So I'm just going to select these drop downs and select make it match. So these are the billing address fields. And then below that, I'm going to come down here, and email is already selected, and I'm going to select their full name here. Now the metadata, you can use this if you want to send custom information over to Stripe. You can basically make like the product name, let's call it, you could do something like that, product name. No, I think that's fine. And that will connect there. I am going to select that we do want to send an email receipt. Conditional logic, you could use this if you want to make sure that it's only triggering for one form or something, one product or something. But you could, conditional logic, set up different feeds for different products or anything like that. And then you'll see we are connected to the demo account. I'm going to leave that. That will show your Stripe account there. And I'm going to then click Save Settings. And you will see that this is all set up now. I'm going to come back over to the form, and you will see here when I refresh it, we should see credit card fields. Let me move that over. And here you go. You can see we have the credit card. That's all in there. Now to use this on your website, you can click the embed up here, and you can select a page. Like if you want to add it to your checkout page, you can do that. You could also create a new page from here and do that. Or you could copy the short code if you're using something along the lines of Beaver Builder or Elementor and you want to insert that. Depending on what you're using, there also may be a widget that you can pull in, like one of the modular items. What are they calling them? Elements. Okay, sorry. You could grab one of those and pull them in and use the embed code in there, or just pull in the Gravity Forms widget and select the form. And that way you could add some styling and stuff to it. So that's how you create a form. I'm going to go ahead and preview the form just so that you can see it. We can basically say we're doing 1 in 1. So you'll see here we've got all the information filled in. So I'll fill in the address and standard shipping and credit card, and you will see here it's connected to Stripe. I can then enter a credit card number, expiration date, security code, and zip code and click submit, and it should charge. So a couple of things you're going to want to check when you do that, okay? I would recommend doing a purchase. You can always refund for yourself, but I'm going to go ahead and click done over here. And once you've made a purchase, I would come over here to the logs and see if that webhook has come through. I deleted it earlier today. But you're going to want to basically check the events and make sure that, purchases are coming through here. I also recommend that you come over here and make sure that there's a charge showing in the actual Stripe account. And so that is it. I don't think there's anything else you need to know. This should make things a whole lot easier for you if you want to be able to sell things on your website without paying for an e-commerce platform. All right, you guys, have a great night. Bye.